It's currently 3:10. I'm gonna say 5:10, 26, roughly 10:05. And I was just pondering. This is my other videos. The ABC groups is the new Oppressor, part 1 and 2. And once again, the multiverse corrected me, because when you go back to Greece, they were known for sodomy, plagiarizing, and women abuse. America, sodomy, plagiarizing, well, women abuse, I didn't really read, but like I said, slavery alone. Many stories, or what you call it, recollections of, not directly of course, but down the bloodline stories of elder blacks being raped and or sodomized. Like white women were just as bad too in slavery. Not to mention pedophilia, sodomy being heavy also in slavery. So I come down to the day, and I see my other video back in the 60s, they will lynch you and then go cry about faggot rights. The faggot has always been the oppressor, and really the faggot is whom oppressed my people. On that basis alone. Because the European races never went without being homosexuals. So that's why you see all this, exactly how they see, as the elder said, they're morphing it from racism. My other video, put the balloon of racism and put another balloon over it and blow that balloon up. Now see, they're canceling you for, and you see how they're mostly doing it toward black people or people of hue, but yet when white people do some shit, not even, see, they cancel people for saying shit. White people are doing shit and they ain't say, so they're like disguising it, you know what I'm saying? And with that, they're getting many cultures that come under their flag of racism, because they're covering it up as homosexuality. And in reality, it's not. He's always been a faggot and oppressing you. He's just now like I said, slavery is abolished except through criminal punishment. He's just masking it and, well, I said morphing it into something different from what it was openly back in the day. Because you see, white people doing the same crazy shit, and they not. Let's say, what happened to cancel culture? They were getting people. Let's see, they were getting people canceled, mostly of black hue, a couple of white celebrities, for saying shit they didn't agree with, while cops were killing you, and they weren't cancel culture in them. With audio and video proving not to be, like I said, where cancel culture at? Daniel Penny, Rittenhouse, and Zimmerman. But they were more active during Rittenhouse and Penny. Where's the cancel culture? But yet, they would see the hatred. They would cancel you over saying, mostly black people. That's why people have to watch even today, you gotta watch what you're saying, because the LG fag T is gonna come through and cancel you. Start harassing. See, they're still racist. Exactly. They're still racist. They're just using their sexuality, wink wink, as a way to destroy you, especially if you're a black man. I could imagine a lot of cops that be doing that shit are part of the LG. That's why they get protected. That's why you say the secret society, faggot shit. So this is go back to my other 2 videos, but even overruling that, because the new, it's always been. They're just now using and incorporating. See, that's it. That's what I said too. The other groups and cultures is mostly destroy blacks because they got blacks riding with them. But after that LGBT, especially during presidencies, they go back to the culture and do for their culture. The black people who are all dicking the LGBT shit don't go back to the culture and do shit for the culture. That's where they tricking you and getting you to destroy your own people, getting your emotions involved and riled up, and destroying those of your own who would probably help you, or revolutionaries. But then they go back to their little shit and do shit individually, opposite, or not opposite, separated from a sexual, what you call it, identity. You the only dickhead that only riding for sexual rights, but not for your people's rights. Which I say was a traitor move anyway, because you put your sexuality over the liberation of you, your children, if you even have, I don't know why, have any, or those in the neighborhood or the culture who are younger, even if you decide to have a child, see, but that's manhood shit, to protect them and make sure that they eat. You put in the whole time, see, LGBT, Asian rights, LGBT, women rights, LGBT, Jewish Protection Act, Asian Protection Act. See, the LGBT, it was, see, pump fake. It was already there. It says when you read the civil rights, race, religion, sex. That was in 2020. It was affirmed, meaning it was already there. So as you see, exactly as you see, I'm getting a lot of spiritual hate from the faggots. As you see, they're not, see, they get mad because you expose their shit and start attacking you. So that's when you know you're on the righteous path. Because if it was bullshit, they wouldn't pay you no mind. But since you, I say, when I come to the core, they do start mimicking you, mocking you, or spiritually oppressing you. So you know you're on the righteous path by speaking this realness, because you start getting attacked all type of ways. But the homosexuals have always been the oppressor. And like I said, they all enjoying the civil rights, which was against. See, that's why they incorporated shit. Probably wouldn't they? And Dr. King and them knew they had to get it in there because they wouldn't probably hadn't passed the bill if they didn't see. But then they knew what the world was moving towards. They can no longer oppress you openly like in his 50s and 40s and 30s and They had to modernize. That's why they crept their way in there. And with the white woman, she was just necessary slavery too, and in the post slavery. See, they knew it was moving forward, and that's why I said Dr. King is a traitor, and all those who no, they gotta get their own shit. You can't let them come into it, because they knew by that they would have to go get their own bill, but who's going to ride with them and support them? See, they like how they did with George Floyd. They piggybacked off of you. Damn, they piggybacked off of your shit. And now enjoying it as they just did. See, history repeats it. Those not knowing history are doomed to repeat it. Just did that with what's your name? Mr. Floyd. Same exact activity. Got incorporated and now ran away with it and getting everything they desired and left you to hang, literally, and not get anything which was meant for you. So that's why I said, that's why I say, why Dr. King a traitor? Reverend Doctor, he's bound by the laws of Moses. 15:3 of Samuel. First, do not make any deals with Amalek, utterly destroy him. And those who bound to Molech, the laws of Moses. Ezekiel 9:4-6. Revelations 18:4-7. Jobias 40:12-13. Put him who is proud in the dirt, that I may say your own right hand. How you gonna run to those? It's like today, how they were talking this shit, especially Dr. Kumar, on President Obama, and then now talk about, we got to organize and get our shit together for a white man. You ran to them and incorporating them in your shit to get free when you could did yourself, and that's why you're more obligated to only do it for blacks when it came to civil rights, because nobody else was going through that. The faggot, he was the faggot, and she was just as nasty as him in slavery. So I will argue whatever they was getting is what their karma created from slavery. You hear, I got like crazy joint on YouTube, like showing like that, talking about the ancient history of, or ancient, but the culture of slavery, with the white woman was more nastier than him. So for her to get beat and treated like shit by him is her own karma, because when she had the opportunity to help you, she was right there with him, even nastier. So for her to get treated like shit is her karma. He was a faggot. So if somebody beat him and raped your great-grandpa and sodomized your great-grandpa and pedophile sodomized your great-grand, of course the woman, but also him, destroying his mental being. So wherever the faggot gets today and the woman gets, that's what the chi in which they created that's coming back to smack them in the face. And they the same ones, when you say this is one of the major reasons why reparations are required, because it's not only the slavery that fucks, you destroy my whole genetics, which you don't find on the continent anywhere. You do not find home. That's why you see so many countries still saying We got to preserve our way of life. Homosexuality is new to black people, which is not new to Europeans or Euro-Asians. So you not only did you destroy my being, you destroyed my being. And money's not going to help me, but it allows me to, as the Torah say, to separate and to recalibrate. But they always see the faggot and the woman's rights, always there to say no. No reparation. But they're giving reparations out to the natives, to Ukrainians or other European countries with nothing to do with America. They gave it to the Asians for the railroad. But they always come saying, but at the same time, got their hands all in your bill that will help you at least to get a better life. And now they are erasing the affirmative action, all type of shit that you fought for that benefits blacks not being blackballed and held out of society. Showing that racist gene has always been the faggot and the white woman. Return to the side of the candle.